Hello everybody, Tammy here with VintageUprisingTx. Welcome back to my channel. I'm going to show you a haul of nothing but clocks and pictures, pretty much. Clocks and pictures is whatever's flat in this box. This is from our trip to Pittsburgh, you know, on the way there or during our time there, maybe even after. Probably not after because we were too packed to pack anything else. But this is mostly clocks and pictures. I'm excited to show you this stuff.
She calls me day and night. I'm sorry girl, you just don't make me feel right. I never meant to make you cry, you were right. Just leave me be, I'm not gonna put up a fight. And every time you wake up feeling worse, and then you check the time. It's never...
Now, I'm going to show you the clocks first. Some of my favorites. Look at this. This is I think a 20s, 30s clock, deco clock. Love the colors. This is not for sale. This is going in my kitchen, even though the colors aren't quite right, but I don't care. If you didn't know, I'm collecting small kitchen. This might not even be a kitchen clock, but I'm collecting wall clocks to put around all the way around my kitchen, which I still need to do a run-through video of my kitchen. I will when I get more clocks in there. And I might have enough from this trip. Just saying. This is a metal. I love, love, love this clock. We paid up for this clock. They wanted $100 for it. And I do believe we paid $80. So, is that a good deal? I don't know. You rarely see these. So, we grabbed it. I'm going to be wrapping the cord up, putting it inside, and just hanging it because I don't have electrical around my ceiling. But I do have one old vintage clock running there. Anyway, so this is the first one. Isn't it a beauty? Then I have this one. What do you think of that? Going in my kitchen. Going in my kitchen. The little timer thing's in the way. I don't know what kind of clock this is. I didn't care because I'm looking for clocks. Now, as I get more clocks and I like some better than the others, I may take them down and bring them to a sale. But until then, they're going in my kitchen. That's the second one going in my kitchen. Oh, look, another clock. This one's a metal clock. I have no idea where I found these either. I couldn't tell you the town or, I mean, where we were. I don't know. I don't know. We went to so many places. I don't even know if this works. Wait, do the tags say it works? Old wall clock for decor. Maybe it don't work. So, what do you think of that one? You're gonna have to tell me which one your favorite was. That I'm gonna hang in my kitchen too. This one, I just loved it. This one I kind of paid up for too. No, $100, more like around 30 or something. Got this little Tiffany lamp looking clock. It has the cord on it. It's plastic. Ain't it cute? I think I want different and unusual looking clocks like this more so. But I gotta keep looking. See what I come across to find. Okay, I think that was all the clocks that are hung. But I got more. Got more. This I will be keeping. This was a brought back memories. My parents went to Vegas all the time. And we had one of these. So it just brought back memories seeing it on the shelf. I don't know, just being in my childhood and our decor. So I think it was in my parents' room. I don't know what happened to that clock, but I've been searching for one. I've been seeing them from time to time, and they've been expensive. Inexpensive. Do you see the price on that? And I got a discount. So I was happily to take that one. I don't know if it works. It's a battery operated clock. So we will see. So I'm keeping this for a nostalgic reason. Then we got a, what is this? Nice Art Deco moon clock. Does not work, it says. We've had these before and we sold them. So I think I'm probably going to keep this because you know what? I'm starting my clock collection again. As my grandson says, clock in, I guess. I think that's what he says. I don't know. Anyways, it's, what is it called? Moonbeam, sunbeam, oval beam? I know, whatever. I can't remember crap. So, but I love it. Love the color. I think we did have one. I think it melted. So, we got another one. So, I will be keeping that one. Because, you know, I collect clocks, y'all. And then we have this one. This is a tabletop clock. This may be Bakelite. I saw this and I showed David. I was like, look at that clock. He liked it, so he ended up picking it up. I wasn't going to argue because I liked it, but it was, again, had a little price on it. As is, it said. So, I don't know. I guess it don't work either. But I love the shape of it. The design. And then this one was next to the very first one I showed y'all. This one's probably my next favorite. What's it say? Does not work. So this does not work. But look how cool this is. I don't know if this is a plastic or what, but I love it. Art Deco looking. This was at that cool thrift store. I mean, not thrift store, sorry. It was by far not a thrift store. It was an antique store. But it has the month and date on here. Not month. The day and date. Wednesday. It says 33. What goes up to 33? Is that the year? I don't know. This number says 33, so I don't know what that means. Is it the month and day? No, it couldn't be day because there's not enough numbers to be month and day. I don't know. I don't know what this one's for. Wednesday, it says here, your actual clock. Love the Art Deco look of it. Love this clock. And now let me show you the flat stuff that was all in this box. Mostly pictures, picture frames, and I don't know, maybe something else like this. This little fan. It's got writing on the back. I haven't read any of that yet. It was just packed in the frames. So got this fan. What is that called? Pin-up, like a pin-up girl. Picked up this lovely picture frame. I wonder if I have one similar to this. It looks familiar, or maybe I just remember from buying it. I don't know. I don't know. My days are running together. So, I don't know if I have one like it, or am I just thinking about when I bought it. I don't know. It's cute. I've been looking for frames. I have no frames, so I've been on the lookout for frames for my little vignettes that I'm going to be doing. This is a nice, heavy one with pearl inlay. It's heavy. And look at the back. It's that particle board. It's on an easel. Very nice pearl picture frame. Then I got this pewter one. How does it go? Like this. Got this pewter one which I thought was cool. Go with my silver display when I get it done. Has a wood back. I don't know. I liked it. Something about it just, and it was silver. Pewter, but silver. And look at this lovely little picture. This is old looking. Look at that. The nails in the back. The back is just so old. Wood frame. This is those bird feathers with real feathers. It's supposed to be real feathers. But that is cool. Kind of a 3D but flat. That media art. See, they were doing, is it art media? Media art. They were doing that way back when. It wasn't, that's not a new invention, y'all. They were doing it in different ways. But love this picture. I've seemed to be collecting birds from my MCM room. As pictures anyways. Because, wait, I'll show you the other bird I just collected. Got these, I forgot what these trays are called. But I actually found this at the bins, y'all. Nice little square tray. There's a name for this. Cannot think of it right now. I might have a round one over there, a little bit bigger than that. And green, that beautiful green. This was in that load. It's a Bible box. The locket is messed up. The bottom one needs to be tacked back down, but the lock is there with no key. And here's the inside. This holds your Bible in place. If it does, it's kind of stretched out. But it's a Bible box. It holds your Bible. Now, I have a lot of little smalls and figurines and different things that I'm going to kind of do a little cluster sale, a lot sale together with that. And look at this little not pegboard. Look at this little board. Whatever it's called. Chalkboard. A little teapot. Isn't that cute? You put your chalk right here in your erase pad and you can draw on it. Hot cocoa today. Or hot tea of chai. Or something like that. But I thought that was cute. You can hang it up on the wall. Then, let's see. What picture frames do I have in here? All right. You know David and his Adirondack. I cannot say that word. Let's just put it out there. I cannot say it. So, say what you want. I don't care. It's a beautiful frame. More David style than mine. But I don't know how many of these he's going to keep. But let me show you all that he got. So here's like a 5x7 size. Look, the leaves are a little bit different. Like they don't have the carving on some of them are deep enough. See, there's not a carving on that. Wonder if it was put on backwards. Then here's another one of the Adirondack frame. I'm a dork. I know. So, this one has no glass. No glass on this one. It has a little hook there for hanging, I guess. So, there's that one. That's also... That one is like a 4x4 or 5x5. Probably 5x5. And this one might be a 5x7. There's glass in this one. And it does have the wire. So here's a lot of different styles. So there's 3. Here's another one. This one's missing the leaf on the corner. I hope it's in the box. I don't know. So this one, the leaves aren't totally matching. Actually, they look broken. I wonder if David noticed that. No glass in this one. So there's that one. I think that's all the Adirondack frames. And here I have a cutting board, which was actually gifted to me from Valerie Beckage. Thank you, Valerie. And since finding this, I found a Texas cutting board. So I am starting a cutting board collection that I'm going to have David build me a shelf at the end of my bar. So these will be going in it. Can't wait. See, I want to wait to do some more things in the kitchen before I do a video. But these are going to be in my cutting board collection. Haven't had a cutting board collection before. Now I do. I got 3, I know. Then here, this is a beautiful frame, beautiful picture that David picked up. It has a wire hanging. Beautiful scene. Can you see it? So this is a long one. Love that one. Here is a slate board, a piece of slate ready to hang, and somebody drew a painting on it of a farmhouse in the snow, right? Snow, yeah. Isn't that pretty? And it's got decorative edges. But that's a nice one, a painting on a piece of slate board. And this, I like this. David's like, how many vanity mirrors are you gonna buy? I said, this one's different. I like this one. Look at that. Look at the handle. And it has the feet, metal feet. I like that one. I love the handles on it. Mirror dresser tray. Then we have this. I have 2 of these already above my fireplace, and I don't have this size yet, and I have a bunch of small ones. So I'm probably going to keep these and see if I can figure out a place to put them on my wall. And if I can't, then I'll bring them to a sale. But other than that, so far I'm keeping these. That's the only one like this I found on this trip. And now, this is really pretty. I just love, it goes like this. I just love the bird scene. Now, the foil is coming off the frame a little bit, like right here. But it's still a beautiful picture. I think you can take this foil off or put it in a different frame, but I like the frame. Look, this is a nice frame. So you can either take this off and paint it a color you want, or kind of clean it up and just let it be all wood. But it's a beautiful picture. So we got that one. What else is in here? Oh, we got some painter's books. You interested in learning to paint? We got this one. Then there's painting water and weather. Interesting books. And then here is color and portraits. So those are nice and interesting. I found her. This was a very cool store where I got those books, and I'm not sure what else I got. This book, a couple of books that I'm fixing to show you. This picture was there. They had a bunch of black and whites. It was in my video, so if you didn't see it, go back to the playlist. I have a playlist of our trip to Pittsburgh, y'all, and it's in the description below. But it was a very cool store. It was a bunch of crafts, like stuff that you can do stuff with to make that media stuff, that what do you call it, multimedia. It had anywhere from glass to metal to paper to fabric. It was a cool store, and it was basically your all-together craft store of vintage and repurposed stuff. So amazing stuff there. It was fun to go through there. I mean, I could sit there and you could make tons of craft. It was a cool store. It was a very cool store. So I found this, binding handbooks. Handbook binding. A little dyslexic there. But David had a binding machine, but we can't find it. Don't know what happened to it. You know how heavy that sucker is? And we can't find it. And then I got this book because I thought it was just different. Kind of a glance, looked it up. Don't know much about it yet, but I'll look more about that later. And then the last thing in this box is this. I just love this. It is vintage. It is an old frame. You can tell by the nails in the back and everything. It has a concave glass in here. I feel like they touched it up. It's been touched up, very well done, and it's very beautiful. Let me show you the back. See, it's got nails in the back, hung by wire, but I just loved it. So, and I paid a little bit for it. Even though they might have spruced it up, I still not sure. It don't look very scuffed up, so that's why I think it's been painted and touched up and all. But I love it. I'll find something to do with it. So this, and then let me turn the camera around and show you a few more items. So these are down here on the floor. So I'm just bringing the camera down to show you these. Here's a painting in a wood frame. It's signed Pruitt, A. Pruitt, but lovely. Ooh, this would make that great. David would never let me do that. Painting ghosts and witches in here. This would be a good picture to do that with. But yeah, he ain't gonna allow me to do that. Not that I'd be a good ghost painter like D is. So there's that one. Oh, look, another Adirondack frame. This is a large one, no glass. So there's that one. Oh, and this, I just love. I found this in the bins. Who remembers that in their childhood? Reminders. It's a little pegboard. See, there's a little thumbtack right here. I've seen these in different designs with piggies and bears and just different designs that would be painted on this burlap kind of thing. I just love that. And they were very pricey. And then we have here another painting of a sunrise. It looks eerie. Oh, look, there's a guy down here fishing or something. And it is signed. Is that Lee? Is it 75? 1975? But nice little painting there. And then I bought these thin little yard signs. They're not in the best of shape, but I just couldn't help myself. I thought they were so cute, and they are somewhat attached. So, Dancer and Prancer. Comet and Blixen. Comet and Cupid. Blitzen and Donner, and Vincent and Prancer. And there's Santa. So it's that thin little plastic. Again, not in the best of shape, but I don't see these ever. So I got those. And then actually this is got a crack in it here. And I don't think, I looked these up and I did not see Rudolph in any of these. The ones that I saw online. So I don't know if everybody's missing Rudolph or what. And then this last piece I got, which I just love. These flamingos, and his name escapes me, but I'll put it down here at the bottom. I just love this picture frame. I would not ship this. This is huge. It's bound to break with me shipping it, the glass anyways. It has little chippies on the edge here, on the edge of the picture frame. And it does have a mat. I don't know if it always had a mat, but I'm going to put this in my MCM room. I'm excited about having that. So, that was an ordeal. I had to get down on the floor. All right, that is everything for this haul. That was just pictures and clocks, basically. So, tell me what your favorite was. What did you think? And be sure to give us a thumbs up. Please, please subscribe if you're not already. We have shop-alongs and haul videos, which is what this is, and live sales on Wednesday. Every Wednesday night we try to do our live sale. So come join us for that and let me know that you found us in a video. That would be cool. So great. So until then, I will catch y'all later, you guys. Be sure to check out the playlist from our journey that we took 2 weeks to get there, driving there and back to Pittsburgh. So it's to meet up with the gang until next time, I will catch y'all in the next video or live. Bye for now. Y'all have a good day. We'll catch you next time in a live or the next video. Bye.